lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. Teed up, Chris Boswell to do the honors. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. Let's say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
33. And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Henderson here from the gun. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. That's a Vegas first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
No, we changed it.
First down, here's Lamar. On the move, headed right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Spins away. He's got some room. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Middle.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. And he let his man too much there, Buck. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets 4th down. You know, only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Go, let's go. Here we go.
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a down. It's 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball with the 44.
A gain of 12.
1st down. A run with Barkley. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, Man, it's difficult on the defense.
Think right open, open. 11, Agate. Hey, kill, kill.
On 3rd and 2, here's Lawrence. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
11, hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Ginger. Done. 11. 30 left.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Go. Silver.
Here we go on 4th. Lawrence. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Raiders have it as he reports his 7th interception of the season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Hey, middle.
This one sent up for Lamar. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Not the biggest game, but exactly what they needed. Just get the 1st down and keep this drive rolling.
Raider, 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 32. Lamar off the play fake. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. They give now to Henderson. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Play action now with Jackson. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want going field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. There's a design run. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 29.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. Splits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you won't take it in the NFL.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on third. Changing it up here, Jackson. He rolls to his right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Setting up the screen with Henderson. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback don't be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Give it a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Get him, get him! 180! Nice shot! Come on! 180!
Brought in. Look at this inside the 10 to the 9.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, and it's headed the other way.
Before the play clock expires, Pete Carroll averts that penalty, signals timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Want to quit, ready?
Cowboys going with a dime package now. Third down.
180!
Trying an inside give to Henderson. He pushed for it, but they held strong. Gets it up to the marker, but about a yard away, it looks like. 4th down.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Yo. Check.
Trying to get it on the keeper. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
Like sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
180! Sit on! 180! Nice shot! 180! He's crashed! Nice shot! Sit on!
Henderson does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. Now, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Complete on the option. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Oh, there's their consistency.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's John Mechie on the return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
11. Go, let's go. Go. Hey.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Escapes the pocket. Once goes into a slide before that hit can arrive. Enough for a first down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
Good for a Cowboys first down.
First down throw, Lawrence. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
At the 48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Hey, I'm gone.
Man in motion, out of the slot. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Got to him right as he throws, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Red on red. Darn, they said 11. 30 left.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That one complete to St. Brown. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
And the Cowboys first
11.
down.
Go.
Back to the air, Lawrence. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
I'm so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At their
Go
49.
right side, and LeBron has it. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got McBride complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Vegas first down.
Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. And he works his way for a gain of 4. 10 seconds to go in our half part. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. This is Mechie with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
On red. It's done. They said sink right. Sink right open.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
He finds Tigakoko for the grab. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's good for
Sink right open. Red on red.
first down.
Lawrence here, design keeper. Still going inside the 35. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Fielded by Henderson. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That is complete. McBride on the slant. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. On 1st down, Jackson. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. We've got 2nd down.
Okay, as soon as his quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
He was unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Offense in a hurry up here.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Jackson now on 3rd. Look at that power, deep left side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grab the lead on their first series of the half. One after added on by Elliott. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Cowboys 7. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. This is Mechie with a return. Making some progress here. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They go play action. Lawrence. Completed over the middle. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Lawrence working from the gun. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Red on the red. So it's hot.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. So they'll decline this and take the results. Now on 4th down, one of the greats, Johnny Hecker, out to punt this away. And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20.
20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
This plays a design run. He needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. That's low and bounces short of his man. No luck finding his time. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. He's holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. So he sends this one out of bounds, and that's going to put the upcoming drive at the 35-yard line. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Hey, Ryan. Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
Lawrence throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. One play in, Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. It's a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Go. Hey, kill.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop. Going to say it about the 37-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
That's good for Cowboys. 1st down.
Wide open.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
11, Agate. 13, Luke. Go.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
30 left. Hey, easy. Route. So what's up? Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence to throw it. Completed to his running back. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
The kick is
That
good.
one right down the middle. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded by Henderson. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down.
22-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Second down, Jackson to pass. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Cowboys crowding the passing lanes. They're into the dime for 3rd down.
Hey, Alpha, come on.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. This is Mechie with a return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps him get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Jump off caught by his back. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like double war in field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Go, let's go. 11.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. A solid gain there and gets him across the 45 before he goes out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Running left, this is Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Throw secured by Jaden Higgins. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Hey. Hey, I'm gun. 11, Agate. Hot.
Looking to throw. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Go. Here we go.
Desperation time here on 4th. And complete to St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Hey, run.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Dallas.
Silver.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Hey, tomato. Done.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Cowboys down by 7. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Hey, kill. Hey, easy. Route.
They go to Barkley again. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Pete. Take at least a little bite of the big deal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Throwing now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And now a 4th down, staring right at him.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. That's complete to St. Brown out right. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Here we go.
Option play. They give it to Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple yards there.
He was brought down by Andre Cisco. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Raiders' 12-yard line.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Rip, 23. Hey, so 30 left. Go, let's go. Take right open.
Running back sent in motion.
Go.
Here he is to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
They kick the running back in motion.
Kill.
Setting up to pass. And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
22. Raiders 21.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded by Henderson. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
Seven oh Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She She let dollar pull up, cause we mobbing. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Liv. 3 a.m., we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah. It's 2 a.m., let's got me loose. From what you say, don't you. Then it won't get me through. I ain't got a bag, but I want you. Send me your location. Send me your location. I need to know. Your location. Send me your location.
Where you at? Where you been? Taking pictures on the trip with your friends. Bad all, we don't count it, just spend. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. Hundred on our own expense. Only live once, so let's take. Don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips. More time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them.